Thanks. So I'm in space insurance since 15 years, and I am involved in space weather and space climate since 3-4 years only, through various ways, independently. So with academic, with small companies, and with large companies. So I think there is a strong momentum today, and I try to participate a bit to this move. In addition, we got Aurora Borealis in France last month, so space weather effects are clearly visible. This is a team with a lot of scientists, bringing different pieces of the puzzle to understand and forecast space weather and space climate events. The effects generated on the Sun, then the propagation from the Sun to the Earth, and then the interaction with the Earth, both on the physical model and the forecast model. So E-SWAN has a strong desire to connect with end users, so that scientific research can be put in perspective with the real need of the overall society and even economy. So my feeling is that at start, scientific research always need to work alone, but at one point, the research shall be open to end users. And we are currently in that trend of moving from what we can call basic research to applied research. And I think E-SWAN will make this move possible. In several ways. So I am a space insurer in AXA XL, a space insurance leader. So in my daily job, we are insuring all space objects on a worldwide basis. As you know, satellites are regularly suffering from anomalies or even failure due to space weather, both during low sun activity, but more frequently during extreme sun activities. So every data, every input that can help me to better understand the risk is useful in my daily work to estimate both the likelihood and the severity or impact of space weather and space climate events on satellite. So space weather is interesting on the very short term, but space climate is also a point of interest because at AXA XL we are a long-term insurer. We always try to have a long-term view of our risk. So in practice, thanks to E-SWAN, I have now a lot of contacts to understand the various types of events, the type of particles, their impact, and so on. Then to understand the data and where I can find them, where they are available, and also what is the level of development of forecast model. Forecast model is really of interest for an insurer because some events that appear random today could one day be considered more predictable. So being in connection with this scientific community is really key, and this is a strong added value in my daily job. There is a limited number of end users as co-founder of E-SWAN. So my position is a bit unique, but this will change. We are expecting more end users, satellite operators, maybe satellite manufacturers, users of space signals to join E-SWAN. So it was useful to be here at start, to be sure end users' views are taken into account in E-SWAN objective. For instance, raising awareness of all potential end users. Personally, I love challenges, and here the challenge is to understand all the scientific content, but as well to understand the organization of the scientific community, which is really different from a private company. My colleagues at E-SWAN are comprehensive, and you can ask even candid questions. They always answer. I thank them for that. So, all in all, building something new based on my knowledge of the space industry, while being useful in my daily job is really something I could not have missed. So I'm sure in the coming months, a lot of end users will join me at E-SWAN. So E-SWAN, thanks for opening the scientific knowledge to all space community, all potential users like me. I think that using scientific results will help one day to avoid satellite failure, to better manage interruption affecting space-based services, and also improve awareness of operators of ground infrastructures that could be impacted by space weather as well.